Awesome.
All right. So I think that this is it. We are live. So, hey, guys, we are live from the prize room. And I have some special guests that I want to introduce. Say hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony.
So that's the Arcade Dad, also a member of the Claw Council. And we've got another member of the Claw Council. Say hello, Drew.
What's up?
So the reason why we are here tonight is we want to talk, obviously, all things arcade games and claw machines and just have a lot of fun talking about all the things that we do on our channels. From the prize room, as you can see, we're still working on the prize room here. We actually have it up. I'm going to tell you right now, Tony's going to be moderating the chats for me, so I have no control for whatever comes out of his mouth. So go ahead, Tony, and if you see anybody in the chat, just let me know. So, but what we have right here, or what we're going to be talking about today, is the announcement of the Claw Council Hangout. So the Claw Council, which consists of myself, NolaDad08, Tony the Arcade Dad, Drew the Midway Maniac, and Kevin and Shan from Dragon Claw Games, and we're going to be adding a new member probably tomorrow. Big surprise. Look for a lot of announcements coming from our channels on that. Incredible YouTuber. Super awesome. Happy to have them. We've been talking to them, got all the emails sent out, and we'll be adding them to all of our stuff hopefully soon, hopefully tomorrow. But back to the Hangout. So on June 9th in Grapevine, Texas, at round 1, the Claw Council is going to assemble as many of us as we can. We're growing. We have no idea how many of us there will be by June 9th. But for now, the 4 of us, Drew, Tony, Kevin, Shan, and myself, are all going to be meeting at June 9th at round 1 in Grapevine, Texas, for the first time, and we'll be hanging out, and we will let you guys know. Our plan is to rent one of the karaoke rooms that they have available so that we can use it throughout the day. We don't have any times yet because we have to travel. A lot of us will be traveling in. Myself and Tony have the furthest to travel, so we'll have to narrow down our travel plans. But we know this is going to happen. We've committed to it. We're excited about it. We're looking forward to it. And one of the fun things is when we all get together and we share a passion for arcade games, there's probably going to be some challenges that are going to be laid down. So one of the things that we might want to talk about is, so Tony, I'll start with you. If you had to pick one game where if your life was on the line, that you were going head to head with somebody, right, and a death match, what game would you pick?
Like the supporter game that I would never want to touch in my entire life. Because if we're talking never want to touch, we all know it's Cyclone. That game is just the death of me incarnate.
So what you're saying is Cyclone is definitely your kryptonite, right?
If somebody wanted to murder me and they trapped me in like a Saw style scenario and said, hey, you know, let's play a game. You win the jackpot on Cyclone, you walk out that door. I'd be like, just it's not gonna happen. So we're over it.
All right. So let me ask this question: if it was the opposite, if you had to pick one game that you could master that you know you'd be sending somebody else to their death, what game would that be?
Not counting the claw machines, then I would totally say Zombie Snatcher. I mean,
Zombie Snatcher. Yeah, that's a good one. So, all right, Drew, same to you. What game would send you to your death, and what game would you send someone to their death?
What game? Oh, God. The game that I'm, like, horrible at?
That's a tough question for
that.
I admit. That is
like, I'm just not terrible at any games. Come watch my channel. You'll see.
Why? Yeah. Not true. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like Cyclone is one that I'm not good. I'm Dizzy Chicken. I'm not good at.
Dizzy Chicken. Okay.
Cross Hero. I'm not great at. I don't know.
Come on.
All right. So we'll take Dizzy Chicken as your answer. So if somebody wanted to challenge Drew, and choose his kryptonite, it would be Dizzy Chicken. So what's the opposite? What's the one game that you're guaranteed you could send somebody packing?
I think you already know the answer.
We know the answer. I'm just waiting for you to say it.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders Frenzy, absolutely. Tony, agree, disagree with Drew?
1,000 times over agree. We were actually just talking about that offline about 10 minutes ago about Space Invaders. It's just disgusting.
Drew is scary good. What was that, Drew?
Tony's being a child over here.
Oh, would we expect anything else?
If you ever have trouble
really.
finding your inner child, it's probably at my house.
Probably at Tony's house. Yep. So, all right, Tony, I will give you this. You had a pretty amazing day at the arcade today. So, won't you give us a few spoilers? Right? Show us what you've got.
Show us what you've got. Yeah, strictly for this stream alone and for this video that's going to be posted on Nola.OH's channel. As everyone knows, I am the Arcade Dad. I actually have my own channel, youtube.com/thearcadedad, where actually this entire prize room behind me, not just wall, but prize room behind me, has all been won at the arcade in the past 7.5, 8 months. We've gone up to about 1,680 subscribers in that time. And today we actually went to the arcade and we filmed a video called I Want That. It's like our version of Prize Hunter. And so what it is we're new parents. We have a 4-month-old kid, and we decided to train ourselves for people, or for Trey saying, I want that all the time. So now we go to the arcade on a $10 to $20 budget, and we try to see if we can get what we want. And today on the chopping block was actually this Bluetooth speaker boombox thing. I'm not letting Brian distract me today. I won't ruin his live stream. But the speaker is actually really cool. You guys will see it in an upcoming video this coming week. But it actually made me super happy. It's really, really cool.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pairs.
And it says that. I don't know if that's in English or not. But we got that. We won out of the Keymaster machine, which everyone knows you just don't win out of those. So we got 2 pretty hot videos coming out pretty soon.
Sweet. Hi, Chewbacca.
That was Chewbacca saying he approves. I can't wait for that video. I bet it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be
the Keymaster win. That Keymaster, those are great videos, and they are very, very difficult to win at because you have to chase that payout. So kudos to you to be able to tell that it was ready to pay out.
Yes, sir. Got to thank a possible future member of the Claw Council for the advice on that one.
Yeah. No doubt. He has nailed perfectly, and his advice is dead on how to see if that game. Say again, Drew.
I wonder who it could be. Not like I know or anything.
Yeah, we're pretty excited to have the Claw Council growing. So if you're watching this and you want to check us out, it's www.clawcouncil.com. One of the things that we do as a group is collaborate. We like to share ideas. That's why you'll see different things on our channel with some things that are similar. It's because we want people to be able to jump from video to video or channel to channel and be able to enjoy, our content, especially if it's arcade related or claw machine related, theme parks, carnival games. We love playing and having a lot of fun. And one of the things that we're doing is we are getting better at sharing ideas and exchanging what we do individually to create something much, much bigger. And that is the Claw Council. For instance, I do kind of have an announcement I want to make, and that is I hit 2,000 subscribers today. So, yay! I know. It's a lot. Like I've said before, it's 100 times more fun than I ever thought, but it's 10 times more work than I could have ever imagined. So it's fun to hit these milestones, and I could not have done it alone. I think trying to be a creator on YouTube in the new world and the new rules, you have to be a part of something bigger. And, that's why Tony's here. That's why Drew's here. Dragon Claw Games would be here, but they have commitments such as work that's keeping them from being here next. one of the things that we do is when we do get the time is we exchange ideas, and we're having a lot of fun. And that exchange of ideas is showing in all of our channels, and the world of YouTube today, we all have very healthy, very growing channels, and it's a lot of fun. So with that being said, we are going to be making a trip to Houston for spring break. We actually leave this week. So one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be finding some places to find some carnival games. And we're pretty excited about that because I love playing carnival games with the kids. So, Tony, I'm going to toss it over to you. If you had to pick a carnival game that you could impress your wife and get her the big prize, which game would it be?
Ooh, carnival game. That's actually a very good question, man. I haven't actually done too many carnival videos just because the Tennessee State Fair is absolutely atrocious. But I have dabbled in my fair share of carnival games. And one of my favorite ones, believe it or not, is the balloon darts game. It's so simple, and every carnival has it. But it's just really fun because it's one game that I know I can win at. Another one of my favorites is always the ladder game. Not so much because I'm good at it, but because I almost eat it. Like, not almost. I, in fact, eat it every single time that I try that game. I do cartwheels, and it's just really fun to fall on that on the blow-up thing. Now, I have recently been messing around with some different ways to actually beat it. And I have for about the past year. So next time I come in contact with that game in this upcoming carnival season, we're going to see if I can actually master it. And it should be a good time.
I think that's going to be awesome because one of the great things about carnival games is it is completely in the moment, right? I mean, it is a genuine experience. When you record yourself playing a carnival game, I mean, everybody's seeing it in real time, right? So, I mean, Tony, if you try that ladder and you eat it, I mean, that's a shared experience with everybody right there. Now, Drew, I know that you're not real big on the carnival games yet. So one of the things that we might want to do is say, okay, Tony, what carnival game do you think Drew would be good at? I mean, he's basically an arcade master. So knowing his skill set, if we had to bring him to a carnival and put him in front of one game, what are you thinking? What's jumping out at you?
First, I'd like to go ahead and address the comment section. We got Michigander Man over here who says, what's up, Nola Dad? And he likes the Carnival water gun games. And he's always liked the Leap from Carnival game. That sounds cool. But since Drew's such a aficionado on the Space Invaders, I would like to see what he would do with the Star Shootout game with the inconsistent BB gun on how the sights are off and how it kind of spray and pray, you know what I mean? And I would like to see how he fares against that one. That would actually be really interesting to see.
That would be. Never really thought of it.
So the thing with that one is having to shoot that star out with those BBs. I actually consider that one an impossible game. I don't even know if that's winnable. Have you ever heard of anyone winning that?
Yes, I have actually won it back in 2005. I actually won it one time. And if you've ever seen Plush Time Wins, if you've ever seen Angel play it, how he blasted out in chunks, he's got the right idea, and he gets one or two missed shots through it. Now, whenever you're shooting out the chunks, you actually have to be very precise, and every BB counts in that case.
Man, I tell you, that's one that, I mean, I've tried in the past, and it was just so difficult. I didn't even know if that was possible. But now that you've said it like that, I'm going to have to give that one another try. So if I had to bring Drew to a carnival, I probably would put him in – I probably would do the mini basketball toss because it's very similar to the basketball arcade game that I've seen him play on his channel. So I think that would be the quickest skill set that could transfer over. So Drew, what do you think? You think we should put you in front of the basketball at the carnival?
I don't know.
And see what happens?
I feel like I would do better like bottle up or bank a ball, because those games take like muscle memory. And like basketball, I'm not very good at basketball, and shooting, like that one's almost impossible to beat.
Yeah. So here's the thing with bank a ball. We actually have a video on our channel of my 9-year-old daughter who. Actually, she wasn't even 9 at the time. She was 8. her 9th birthday was right after we went to this carnival. And she walked up to bank a ball, and on her first try, won it. And the look on the Carney's face was like, what just happened? I mean, she literally looked at him, said, give me the ball, throws it, hits, goes in first try, and says, you know, we were all shocked. I mean, on the video, we just couldn't tell. But to her credit, she wanted to win that game. And in the beginning of that video, she actually says, I asked her, what are we going to do today? And she says, I'm going to go win a big prize. And she knew what she was doing. And she had practiced throwing those balls against a garage door. I don't know how long, but she would take a ball and throw it against the garage door so that she could focus on hitting a spot. And she nailed it. So, I mean, bank a ball is definitely winnable. You know, another one that we like to play, I'm thinking ball in a basket, you know, where they have the basket and it's literally like standing straight up and you have to toss it and have the ball stay in there. That's another fun one. It's very, very hard, but I think that's a fun one that we're going to try. Tony, have you ever?
4 years ago, I won on my first try. After my baseball game, there was a carnival like right across from the baseball fields, and the bucket was like 20 feet away, and I just chucked the ball, and I won this giant pink elephant.
That is awesome. That's so cool. You gotta try and do that again. You gotta try and do that again. You have to try and do that again. You absolutely must try and do that.
Yes, I do.
This time on camera, though.
Yeah, on camera, exactly. So, all right, guys. So one of the things, just to recap, we're going to be doing the Claw Council Hangout on June 9th, Round 1 Arcade, Grapevine, Texas. We're probably going to be talking about it more. We're adding another member to the Claw Council. It's going to be awesome. That means even more creative ideas and more things for us to do as a group, and that's always exciting. We are on spring break, so our family is going to be heading to Houston, and we're going to be filming tons and tons and tons of claw machines and arcades and carnival games. So look forward for that on our channel. And hint, 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 Dragon Claw Games is also in Houston. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking there's probably going to be a collab going on again, especially after we had that awesome collab at the Round 1 in Arlington. So speaking of that, Drew, when did you release your last video, and when's your next video coming out?
Me or Tony?
You. Go ahead, Drew.
All right. So my last video was yesterday, and my next video will be on Tuesday.
Awesome. All right, Tony. When was your last video? When's your next video?
Last video was yesterday morning at 6 a.m. and the next video is going to be Wednesday at 6 a.m. And like I said, these next coming up videos are ones that you're definitely not going to want to miss.
They sound awesome.
Well, I feel like nobody should ever miss a video because they're awesome. So
thanks, man.
I agree with Drew, and I think that's one of the things about us getting together and becoming a group is literally every single day of the week somebody can get or see one, sometimes two, maybe three videos of us at the arcade or playing carnival games or theme parks or you know, who knows. So that's pretty awesome. So guys, if you're watching this later, which is basically how I do most of my live streams, I save them to my channel and then edit them and put them up. I'm going to have the link to these guys' channels in the description. Make sure you check them out, or you can go to www.clawcouncil.com and you can see all of us that's there. But we are definitely headed out to film some more games on June 9th. I think we're all going to find some spots to play some carnival games and get outside of the arcade. So we already have some super fun stuff lined up. All right, Tony, say goodbye.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out with us. And as always, remember, if you have trouble finding your inner child, it's probably at the arcade.
All right, Drew, send us off. I don't think Drew heard me. Say goodbye, Drew.
All right, bye, everybody. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is like weird. Bye, guys.
All right, everybody. I appreciate this. It was fun hanging out with the Claw Council. ClawCouncil.com, June 9th, the Hangout at Grapevine. And thanks, everybody, for your support and helping me hit 2,000 subs. It's incredible, and we're not going to stop. Bye. Here's the prize room.